play, 1 first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Chubb. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's caught by 4. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cleveland.
Alert! They're set! Out!
Watson going to give it to Chubb. He'll be stopped just a short gain, down to the 30. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Watson. And it's complete. To the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 3rd down, they go with Chubb. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Bills are going to get the football at their own 23.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Play action. It's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So It's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll try and run here with Cook. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to have the Bills first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. But they convert on 4th and 1.
Alert, alert, alert!
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
Cooper going in motion. They'll run the toss with Cook. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one's caught by Khalil Shakir. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Bills 3, Browns 0.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half? And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. It's Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
What's that?
They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Half 85, half 85. What is that?
From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
What's that?
A carry for Cook. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Half, 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 half. What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bills are out to a 10-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The give to Strong. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. A carry now for Strong. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. It's Watson out of the pistol. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Browns.
A run play here with Strong. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now Strong. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, the Buffalo crowd being heard before third down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Strong. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down. They'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to throw is Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Here's Watson. That's caught! And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
we go.
A run out of the gun with Cook. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.